Hey guys, today we'll be reacting to Scott Kramer's most underrated PBS Kids show. Now, I speak from experience. Yes, I had PBS Kids. Heck, I still watch Arthur. And first of all, yes, I'm in my sister's room. This is the only quiet place in the house. So, yeah, last time was Beavis and Butthead. Now we're reacting to them. Now I will get back to my usual content, but yeah, next we're gonna do 3 videos in one. Why not? I got all the time, so yeah. I still watch Arthur though.
Hey strugglers, did you watch PBS as a kid or were you rich? I spent my days as a young boy solving math problems on Cyber Chase, stressing about whether Cliffhanger would ever get off that dang cliff, plotting how I could get rid of Caillou and make it look like an accident. But my all-time favorite show was always Zoom. It was a variety show for kids where they tell you about science, arts and crafts, recipes, 9/11, fun games. Apparently it originally aired in the 1970s, but I wasn't born yet. So that doesn't count. They revamped it when I was a kid, and it quickly became my favorite show. I don't know if you've been paying attention over the years, but I didn't have cable until I was in middle school, so PBS was my jam. Thinking back, I've referenced Zoom in like 5 or 6 videos on this channel too, so this was kind of important to me. Okay, this video was a long time coming. Nobody's gonna take this away from me. As a kid, I'd be all cozied up on the sofa, blankie in one hand, munching on a little snack with the other. Then all of a sudden, they'd hit me with...
They removed those.
It's Zoom.
Oh, frick yeah. It looks like I have just enough time for a pre-show power nap on my Helix mattress.
Oh.
This is a sponsor. It'll be very quick, I promise. Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding that's customized to fit your specific needs. You just go to their website, you take their quick Helix sleep quiz, and it will tell you which mattress is right for you. That's right. And why did I get the luxe version? The fancy name makes you feel superior.
No, he's compensating for something. He's married, so he's compensating for something. That's what YouTube will let me say.
What? No, it has the best lumbar support and a premium pillow top. Why would... What the hell was that? We've had this mattress for well over a year now. Jaden and I both love it.
Oh, that's just why.
So like I said, Zoom was all about teaching kids how to do neat stuff. Want a fun new game to play with your friends? Zoom's got you. Want to learn how to make slime at home? Zoom's got you.
Want to learn how to make an atomic bomb and recreate 9/11? And, what was that one that happened in Russia? Oh, we're about to relive that again. Yeah, Putin's coming after me. Yeah, let's make it. He's gonna get to that. How to clean up the evidence at a murder scene. Where were you, March 11th? At approximately 2 p.m. And, most importantly, how to get away with murder.
Speak the most annoying fake language ever created and drive your parents crazy?
Oh god, it's a hellish cult.
Zoom, why did you... You shouldn't have done that one. So many parents must have hated Zoom because of this. Kids running around the house sounding like they're malfunctioning all the time.
What is your major malfunction?
Welcome to ZO6M?
Welcome to Zoom.
Guys, we've only been rolling for like 5 seconds. I think we can do another take, right? The whole show is hosted by these kids who call themselves the Zoomers. For the majority of the show, the kids were given some guidance on what to do and say. But other than that structural outline, they kind of let them loose to fill in the gaps themselves. It was like Curb Your Enthusiasm for PBS Kids.
We have to try to get the hula hoop around the circle while holding hands. Yeah, check that you can stop holding hands. Yeah,
I've done that before at church camp.
I think the idea is that you want to step through it.
Yep, that's good. Talk it out. This is a pretty tricky one, so, want to walk through it mentally first.
Okay, so they step through it. But then
Yeah, rage quit.
Oh, guys. Buzz has done this one before. Good thing, too, because they needed help on that.
And now,
Buzz
Aiden's going to show you
from
how to
Home
make
Alone
sure
and Buzz
make
Lightyear.
sure that before you do
Actually,
this, you wash
Sid
your
was
hands.
probably on crack, so... Oh, it's our favorite pastime. Phone decides to freeze up for no absolute reason, even though I've done
Peter Parker. What's the thing on his hand? Find Peter Parker.
You do this. You wash your hands. Sugar? Whoa. A lot of
I
sugar.
like somebody else's comment.
Just unfiltered honesty. Today we'll be making dirt dessert. I see the crew bought generic brand Oreos. Those will be tasty. And oh, look, did you pick these gummy worms up at the gas station? Pretty
Yeah, you got
firm.
them sell on and along with the suicide slushies. They sell those, actually.
Leathery. When I tell you this show had a grip on my childhood, just about every
Siphoning
segment
it
that we
off
saw on
from the
TV,
oil company.
my siblings and I would beg our parents to let us do. Mom, we gotta make spider crackers because Caroline did it. Mom,
Caroline.
hey Dad, can we build a Rube
Sweet.
Goldberg machine? Or you can build it and I'll watch you do
That
it.
was
Did
me,
you know
Mousetrap.
you
Just
can now
watch
thaw
it
from a stream of
happen.
moving air? All you need is a hair dryer and a small liquid thaw.
So I can't, like every news reporter, I can't say what you're saying, sir, but you're supposed to have obligation to pretend to hear me.
That actually reminds me of something really important I was going to tell you guys. Okay, wait, jokes aside, this is really sick. See, the show is just so great. Look at all the things you'll learn. My most vivid memory from this entire show. Okay, most of what I remember is only from season 3, but out of that, my most vivid memory is one of their science segments. A viewer wrote in and challenged the
Dang.
Zoomers to build a
No,
dome
you
out
could
of
have gave
newspapers
that
could
to
hold their body weight.
well, all the Garfield comic strips ripped away, unlike Silly Putty. Get Silly Putty ripped.
That'll take us a long time.
At what point
Not
does
over
this just
here,
become
'cause I'm in
child labor?
sister
Guys, can't get
segment.
any help from the crew here? Todd, you want to roll some newspapers with us? No? You know what? That's okay. The literal children got it covered, guys. Where are the rest of the Zoomers? This is such a big project, and they only had Caroline and Kenny working on it by themselves? Oh, but I suppose it takes 3 kids to decorate a baked potato. They were probably pretty tired from that still.
I can't.
So in the end, they couldn't even get the structure.
Wow!
How
I'm
anticlimactic. There is
I
something
should
kind of charming about
speed.
having the kids do everything by themselves and not having
That
an
gives
adult
it
step
sort
in
of
when
a
something seems like it's going wrong.
humanity
It's
to
made by kids for
For
kids, and if
kids.
something doesn't work,
We
they're
also
just like,
gave
well,
crack.
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I don't know who's gonna bust out the candy cigarettes.
You may not be able to go on top, but you can go inside.
Who's gonna pop out the Pixie sticks
This is so
from a
wholesome.
guy who
Oh, there
used
was
to
this
smoke 2
cursed
packs of
segment
candy
called
cigarettes.
Fanny Dooley, and it went something like this. Play along if you'd like. So there's this lady named Fanny Dooley. She's a real opinionated goof, if you ask me. She always loves going to the pool in the summer, but she hates going to the beach. And when she's getting out of the pool, she'll use the ladder, but not the stairs. She's also a bit of a freak, because when she's laying out tanning,
There's
she
kids
wears the
watching
bottoms,
this.
but no top. So what's the deal with Fanny Dooley? What's going on there?
Okay, I get it. If you don't get it, she only likes things that have a double or triple O in it.
Why is she such a weirdo? Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, Fanny Dooley only likes things that have double letters in the word. I used to stump my friends with that one all the time.
Letters, yeah.
I was a bit of a wild child. Browsing through these episodes, there are so many things
They're
that I did
definitely on coke.
as
It's
a
a
kid,
cult.
and I haven't done them
Quick,
in so long.
Buzz, get out of there!
I'm gonna try some
Quick,
stuff.
Caroline!
Okay, Kenny. Stretch your arm out so it's barely touching the wall. Stay in your
Okay.
place. Bend your arm back and rub your elbow hard. Okay. Now stretch your arm back and see what happens.
Can't see it, but I rub my elbow.
Okay. So like this, I think, probably. Rub the
Scott,
elbow.
your old frail body probably can't do it. But you're a
And-
champ. Oh, absolute
Can you see?
champ.
What's that all about? I must have, leaned back while I was rubbing my elbow?
Just another.
I used to do that thing when I was a kid where did you ever do it where you stand in a doorway and you push out like this and you just, no, let me try it.
Okay, I'm probably gonna cut this off one of this.
You come out here and your arms just kind
I'm
of,
just gonna switch over here, okay, guys? Because I don't
That is witchcraft. I know it's just like simple scientific biology, mumbo jumbo, whatever. It's cool.
Now I'm Scott.
Welcome to Zoom Playhouse. We bring you the chin play.
So then my wife tells me, no, the doctor didn't say you could jerk off whenever you want. He said, be careful because you could have a stroke at any time.
No, probably not.
This is so dumb.
It's Fluffy. It's got peanut butter.
And it's a Stay
Fluffy
Puft
peanut butter dip.
What's up, Zoomers? Today we're going to make fluffy peanut... What is it? Peanut butter fluff? What was it called? Fluffy peanut butter? Fluffy peanut butter dip. I'm going off of memory. I just watched it, so like it shouldn't be that hard for me to do. This is like 3 ingredients. I think I should be okay. I have a cup of peanut butter, so let's just go ahead and
Allegedly grown man watching a
fill
kid
this bad boy
show.
up, huh? That's good
That's
enough.
from Alex Myers.
And we go straight from there
I'll
right
be
back into
reacting
here.
to
It's just
more
so many steps.
later.
Baking is so many steps. Now that we did this step, now I have to wash this. That's just like an extra thing. Now this has to be washed. Yeah, get some nice real tight shots. Let's do the Cool Whip. We need another half cup of this. I almost feel bad busting into it.
Cool Whip.
Good. Doing good, sweetie.
Thanks, babe. I'm a sucker for Cool Whip. A little fun fact about me. You want any of this? All right, Zoomers. Next, we need 8 ounces of yogurt.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Wow, yogurt's good, huh? Yogurt is good. One of life's simple pleasures. Want some of this?
Got me up. Oh,
This is
I
a
need
piece
to
of
go
cake.
get
Come
some
on,
milk.
piece of cake.
What the heck is that?
Piece of cake.
What cake?
Cake, I said.
Oh,
Now this one's a
I'm
little strange.
sorry.
They asked for one.
Yeah, I partially have a disease now. I hope y'all are happy while y'all watch me on my deathbed. You get it? Come on, zoom, zoom, zoom.
1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Ooh. God, it smells like a Cinnabon in here now. All right, that should do it.
Cinnabon from Better Call Saul. I know
Right on
it's a
top.
lot, but-
Now all we gotta do is mix this
This
up.
will be-
I've turned this absolutely simple, almost childlike recipe
Cause it was
into
made by a child.
this huge ordeal. It doesn't smell good. You know, I thought it would smell better than it does. A whisk really
Go
would
chew
have got
on
it.
a wet
I'm mixing
tar
like the
now.
way a 2-year-old would do it.
Go
Just
chew
grab it here like
on a
this.
wet
It's starting to
tar
cramp up a little bit, I'll be honest. This is not as easy as it looks, folks, alright? You know, I do this so you guys don't have to. Wish I dumped it in here. We've got a little spread. Oh yes, I'll try it all. Start with a banana. Give it a little dip. I don't know if I like that. There's something sour about it. It's probably that yogurt, huh? Is that
Yeah.
yogurt old? Well, let's just try a pretzel. Maybe a pretzel will be a little better. Uh-huh.
Nope.
I'm a little disappointed, actually. I thought this was a no-brainer. Strawberry seems like a weird one, huh?
No, it doesn't. You ever
That one was
peanut
okay.
butter and banana sandwich like
I think it's just because the strawberry was really good.
See, this wouldn't have been my first
I'll
choice
do a mukbang.
of recipe.
What do you mean?
If I saw it on Pinterest, I wouldn't have made it.
Oh, for crying out loud. I thought you were going to like this. That's why I did it.
It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
Oh,
It's
actually,
terrible.
he
It's
stuffed
2 out of
cocaine in
10.
it.
Rather eat big heads. Look at how much there is.
I
There's
get
so
it.
much of this.
Kind of
We're not eating this. What a joke. There's our peanut butter dip review. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. So many of my memories from when I was a kid are from birthday parties and doing fun projects at home and like youth group at church. And after spending some time the last couple of days browsing through old episodes of Zoom, I'm realizing how much of that stuff that I did as a kid was inspired by this show. A lot of my siblings and my birthday parties were just at home with some friends, and we would play these games that we saw on Zoom because, my mom would watch it with us during the day, and she knew how much we were obsessed with the show. I wanted to be Kenny, for goodness sake. If you would have asked me at 6 or 7 years old, who's your idol? Kenny from Zoom. My parents were leaders at our summer VBS stuff, and I distinctly remember playing some of these games at VBS. I'm almost positive if I looked hard enough through the boxes in my parents' basement, I would find the old silhouette tracings that we did as kids. We definitely did this. I can picture it in my head. We put it on like construction paper. It was black on construction paper. I vividly see it, guys. Zoom is easily one of the most important and influential shows that I ever had the pleasure of watching in my life. And it's all because we couldn't get cable. I'm kind of glad too. Like Nickelodeon was great. My wife loved watching Cartoon Network, but come on, man. Nothing compares to Zoom. 5 stars. This show will enrich your child's worldview. Now that I said that,
guys, we're kind of gonna do a different video. Once it's short, I'm trying to do like a 2-in-1 basically, because I've lost all control with my life for some reason, and hey guys, I'm just hanging around. You like that joke, huh? The Zoomers, I actually like that. Come on and zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, we're gonna watch teacher. No, we're gonna watch Space Aliens.
Hey everybody, Jamie here with Inventory Source. Did you know around 27% of online retailers have already adopted dropshipping, including retail giants like Amazon and Wayfair? What if I told you there's an easy way to automate the whole dropshipping process? From finding US suppliers, syncing inventory, and routing orders? We have the perfect solution for you. Here's how Inventory Source
Sounds
works.
like you would drop.
You, the online retailer, chooses the dropship.
Scott's TOL should make a video about space aliens. Okay. Hey, strugglers. Whoa, is that new Tater Scott's merch inspired by the smash hit Small Town Festivals video? I'll never tell. There's a new spring drop and classic item restock available at struggleshop.com. Thank you so much for all the support. Seriously, it means a ton. You guys are the best. Ever since Ted spilled his enthusiasm all over us about the Rainforest Cafe last year, I've kind of been itching to show off a hidden gem that we have right here in Fargo, North Dakota. You've heard of Chuck E. Cheese's, correct? The pizza place with a filthy rat as their mascot. I celebrated my 4th birthday there 23 years ago. Ah, look at how cute. What a sweet little guy. This is the Fargo location, okay? Take a good look around. They had all the iconic animatronics there. They had this little creep walking around. And surprisingly, they even had Munch Jr., which was just this severed head that would pop out of a bucket every now and then. Pretty rare. Not a lot of locations had that, so shout out Fargo. So the reason I'm showing you this is because, to my surprise, the restaurant is virtually unchanged even to this day. This is what it looks like now. You can't be serious. Are you taking the piss? Are you having a laugh? They still have the full animatronic band, which apparently is pretty rare. These posters, man. It's like I'm in a museum. If they've still got the Spider Stompin' arcade game, then it's a wrap. Okay, I'm getting in my car and I'm going right now. But this video isn't about Chuck E. Cheese. It's about Chuck E. Cheese's cooler, edgier older brother in town, Space Aliens. Space Aliens is a local restaurant that I had no idea was a local restaurant. There have only ever been 7 locations total, but right now we're down to 3, unfortunately. There's one in Bismarck, North Dakota, one in Albertville, Minnesota, and the best one in Fargo, North Dakota. The gimmick of this place is that it is unabashedly outer space themed, from the massive murals covering the entire exterior of the building and flying saucer hanging above the entrance, to the frickin' dead alien just laying there in the restaurant. He's naked and dead, and he's just on display. And welcome to outer space, baby. Picture Pizza Planet from Toy Story, except it's cooler. It is cooler, okay? It is. How dare you? I want to go to the cold minimalist brewery with artsy, uncomfortable stools and dismissive bartenders. Have fun. All right, I'm gonna eat with the frickin' extraterrestrials. And by that, I mean this nightmare-inducing monster that used to walk around the restaurant at night. This is a horrible, unholy creature. Good gracious. Whoever thought this was a good idea at a family joint. I remember this used to scare the bejesus out of the kids. It definitely made me cry when I was younger. Yeah, Melissa, it makes me cry now. There's an old photo album on the restaurant's Facebook page that shows what it used to look like inside, and this is how I remember it. Look at this. Come on, having the time of their life. How can you not get hyped as all get out just looking at these photos? My family went there to eat maybe a few times when I was a kid, but nothing was as memorable as my 10th birthday party. Yeah, that's right. I went to Chuck E. Cheese's and Space Aliens for my birthday as a kid. Jealous?
Yes!
My parents brought my friends and me to go see Ice Age the Meltdown in theaters. Then we all went absolutely buck wild at Space Aliens. Look at this cool kid. Remember that little sweetheart? That angel from before? Yeah, he grew into this cool guy. The flowing hair, the Randy Moss Oakland Raiders jersey. Are you serious, dude? Come on! Nobody had drip like this. You absolutely did. So one of the major draws of Space Aliens, especially for kids my age at the time, was the arcade. And it was glorious. Just zombie shooters and basketball games as far as the eye can see. They had this NASA rocket ship thing that just kind of rotated back and forth. I have very fond memories of this for some reason, but the one game that my friends and I spent the most amount of time with was this. Since we were only 10 years old, the boys and I had never really been exposed to gambling before, but this machine is basically roulette for kids. And it was dangerously addicting. So much so that my parents had to withhold my birthday money from me so I wouldn't spend it all on this freaking arcade game. Negotiation. That's called the art of the deal, okay? You could learn a thing or two from me. The colored slots were all different sizes. So, say, for example, if you bet on red and you won, you'd win less tickets than if you bet on white, because the white space was skinnier. So what we all did is we would team up. We'd surround the machine and we would all bet on a different color. There were 5 slots and there were 4 spots to play. So chances were we were probably going to win. And then we would just share the winnings and get cool prizes. Ocean's 10-year-old. So of course you can take your tickets and go redeem them at the front for prizes. Very, very cool prizes. And 100% of the time, I would redeem all of my tickets for these guys. These little alien dudes. Look at how sick they are. You all were collecting Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Wow, he was
Losers.
OG.
Okay, I was doing something that actually mattered. So I could sit here and talk about the memories that I have of going to Space Aliens all day. I really could. And that's a problem that I probably need to address at some point. I honestly could talk about it all day. But I'm not just going to sit here and dink around and reminisce and look at photos on my computer screen, because I know that you guys want to see what it looks like inside for real. You already know we got to go back and check it out and see if it's as sick as I remember. So come on, get your shoes on. We're going right now. Okay, I'll be waiting for you in the car. We rolled into the parking lot, and I'm as excited as I've ever been, okay? And when we got there, the first thing that I remembered is that they changed the murals on the outside of the building. Sometime when I was in high school or college, they swapped out the more spooky-looking images for, Carson Wentz? Shout out Carson. Can we get a petition going to put my likeness on the building next time they do a repaint? Thank you so much. Inside, the lobby area is almost identical to the way it was in 2000, last time I was there. It felt like walking back in time, honestly. Also, they slapped me in the face with merchandise immediately. Who would do such a thing? Merchandise right off the bat? Shameless.
It's time for back-to-school shopping. And I don't mean for school supplies. Tello is running a back-to-school special on all their plans.
Yeah, I could give a crap right
Merchandise immediately. Who would do such a thing? Merchandise right off the bat?
God.
Shameless. And now I'm a big boy, or adult, so I decided to keep my streak going. And I dared them to impress me now. I ordered the ribs. I couldn't help myself, I had to order the ribs. They say that they are award-winning. Now, I do not know which award they've won, but hopefully it's the Good Ribs Award. I also ordered a pina colada because they were on special. Just like my 10th birthday. Apparently we should have gone on Wednesday. $5 margs all day? In this economy? Count me in. You guys, I gotta be honest with you, okay? I would never lie to you. These ribs were incredible. They were as good as any good ribs that I've ever had in my life. Does that sound, did that come across right? I meant for that to be a compliment. If I've had good ribs before, these are up there. Also, the fries, unreal. The freaking honey baked beans, I can hardly contain myself. I'm so hungry right now. Again, just watching this footage back is making me starving. It was so good. You know what? Hey, Corbin, what do you think, little buddy? He loves it. That's my boy. Now, something that was in the back of my mind since we showed up, and I was low-key kind of dreading, was the alien. I didn't know if he was around in the building, lurking, waiting. I didn't even know if he was still alive. I don't know the life expectancy of aliens like that, but then I heard an announcement over the speakers. Attention, Earthlings, it looks like we're being visited by one of our extraterrestrial friends, and he's coming down to say hello. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, right? For some reason, I remember before that the lights would get kind of low and this spooky music would play whenever the alien would come out. I don't know if that's actually what used to happen, but that's what would happen in my reality. So this time I was prepared, right? You know, head on a swivel. I was ready to kick that creature's ass to protect my family. And then I saw him.
It's all about family. Ah, he's cute.
What the heck? Why is it cute? Kids are soft now. No, this is better. Okay, this is objective.
This Ponzi generation. We don't even got scary aliens that are gonna give us nightmares. I should really shut up about that. Turn this thing off.
A better choice. We're at a family restaurant largely targeted towards children. I don't know what the heck they were thinking in the past with this thing. I mean, that simply had to go. And I approve of the new one. They are cheeky little rascals, but still. Well, now that I'm stuffed to the absolute gills with ribs and beans and fries, I think I hear something calling my name. No, not the bar from Mars. Although I wouldn't mind watching a Vikings game in there. Hey, honey. How's it going? Looking good. No, I am talking about Galaxy Games. The freaking arcade from my dreams. Unfortunately, this is the biggest letdown maybe of my entire life. The roulette machine was no longer there. As far as I can tell, pretty much all arcades have been updated to mostly just digital stuff now. They've got claw machines and some basketball shooters still, but it's largely just digital-based games. But you know, there's still fun to be had in here. I thought my nephew's heart was going to explode from how excited he was. Honestly, it feels like I'm walking around inside every Twitch streamer's PC, but you know, I got used to it. Uh-oh. Drew, good. Look away. You don't want flashbacks? Drew, look away. Dang, that is a really big machine. There was a noticeable lack of proper addicting gambling games, and my adult self thanks them for that. I definitely don't think kids should be exposed to gambling. Arcades are so weird like that. I'd much rather have them just smack stuff like this for a while. Get it out, man. Anyway, before we wrapped it all up and headed home for the day, there was one thing that I just could not shake. That frickin' merch was taunting me. Really, space aliens. On the day of my new spring drop, you're really gonna flaunt your t-shirts in my face like that? How could you do this to me after all we've been through? So obviously I bought some stuff. Space aliens all.
I can turn anything into pillow. Those words? No pillow. Dope, cat, steak, gold, football man, movie stars, sports team. Your beloved dog? You love him so much? His pillow. Your beloved Mima that you haven't seen since you were 12. Yababushki. Pillow. I miss you, Mima. She is with the angels now. But she is also on my couch. We can turn anything you love into pillow. If you can take a picture of it, we can turn into pillow. Like this adorable baby.
Okay, I don't know how to say this. Mainly because I don't. That was the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Just make like and subscribe. Q Futures Me's editor notes. And bada bing, bada boom.